Hey, Chris House Facebook fans and YouTube fans. Look at this. This is the new Kyosho Outlaw Rampage, brand new from Kyosho. Now, when we saw teaser images of this a few months ago, me and my buddy Chris were like, oh my god, it looks so exciting. There's so much great stuff. We got independent front suspension, solid axle. We were all excited. Then we saw it in real life online, and we were like, and honestly, he was like, I hate this thing. Like, I think he said hate. And I was like, you know what? I don't really like it either. And then we ordered it in, and holy crap, did Tony and I's opinion change. And I hope Chris comes in and takes a look, gives us his opinion. I know I look forward to other people's opinion too. Now, let's start off just with the way this looks on the outside. The graphics are 80s kick butt awesome. Look at the beautiful color scheme. This is great. And I want to spend a little bit of time on the body here. You do get headlight lenses in here. And now this is supposed to look kind of like a Chevy front end, but non-licensed, okay? Look at the headlight bug. It's sweet. It also comes with a Ford Ranger style front end as well, okay? And it comes with a new grille insert in the box. I really like that. As far as exterior details, it's good. It's a flowy body, but you know, you're not getting things like mirrors and, you know, hitches and stuff like that, okay? There's shackles, and I know that a lot of that goes on the bumpers, but this is great. This bumper's really cool too. It looks like a really nice flexible plastic, and you get little mounts here for lights. So, and we got these little KC highlighter lights that would go right in there, which I think is totally sick. The other big thing, and I knew this was going to be a little bit more of a hit than what I initially thought, was just the quality of the body. This feels like a really nice Lexan body. Not like, I'm going to pick on Red Cat just for a second because it's here, but like, I know it's a 5th scale body, but this is like super freaking rigid plastic. When you hit stuff with it, it ain't going to last. We love you, Red Cat, but let's get back to it. Flexible, and I know I'm comparing a 5th, but they've done to a 10 scale, but they've done a really good job. The big thing here, is the wheels. Now I'm going to take the body off. Oh, I'm getting excited. Okay, so we're going to give you some pros and cons. So as far as the tires go, they feel nice and grippy. They feel great. I think they look really appropriate for like the era. You know, you kind of got like an, you know, 80s, 90s theme kind of tread pattern, okay? Nothing too futuristic. And this is my opinion, of course. And you got Kyosho on the outside of the wheel. It's nice. But you've got the little bolt holes there, and this is like a D-style rim. That's great. But when you look carefully on the other side, there's screws in there. They're beadlocks. Kyosho, thank you. You made a lightweight nylon beadlock, and it looks good, and it comes stock on a truck. Excellent. So, let's go through the composition of the truck and how we figure it's going to drive and stuff like that, okay? So as far as electronics go, you're getting Hobby Wing, well, Orion, Hobby Wing, everything, okay? Yeah, it's true, no fan in there, but you know what? We're going to be running 2-cell LiPo, and this is LiPo safe. Comes with a nice, I think it's a Synchros radio. I don't know for sure. I didn't take the radio out, to be honest with you. If somebody wants me to, sure. You got this little Dean's plug in here, and it's mounted in with this clever little mount here so that you just plug it in. It's simple. And this little latch here, you've got this little guy you move, this little lever here. Okay, hold on. Well, anyways, it's going to be difficult for me now. Whatever. And this little door opens up. Great. Okay, so let's keep going. As far as the motor goes, I love the anodized painted black Kyosho motor. Like, it's totally retro. Like, even the sticker on there, you see the Kyosho. It's really, really great. Wire routing is really nice on here as well. It's got these little pieces that hold the wiring in. That's very Traxxas-esque, and we like that, okay? As far as shocks go, these are definitely like a bigger bore shock than what we expected to see on the truck, and it's great. They feel like they're going to have really good damping, really good suspension control. We like that. They have these little bleed valves here, which is really cool, with these little like rubber pieces in behind or gaskets. So that's great for really setting up the shocks. Only thing is, though, is they are on all plastic body, basic cheesy shock. So, I mean, okay, it's just, you know, maybe an aluminum body on there would have helped me, you know, maybe like it a little bit better, okay? As far as arms go, it's got these cool webbed constructed arms, which are going to be really, like, not a lot of voids in there. So voids are like areas where you'd have holes where you could see through. But these are all solid filled. The advantage with solid filled is it's stronger. Now, it can be a little heavier, but they are plastic. So you kind of get the strength and durability you really would like out of a model, okay? These front, like, casters here, like these knuckles, man, are they huge. And I hope the video can capture this okay, but really big, really heavy duty, and it looks like a lot of through pin, they're like called screw pins, okay? That's really great construction, you know, and I know a lot of you guys out there maybe looking at Traxxas. We love Traxxas, but you know, they do a lot of this stuff, but they also do a lot of like C-clips, E-clips, stuff like that. It's fun, except when you're on the trail or you're outside and you want to change something and you lose it, well, you're SOL. It just sucks, okay? I didn't talk about the servo, but they usually use a synchros or a very basic servo. It looks like it is plastic gear in there. That's okay. I mean, it would have been nice to see a metal gear, but that's all right. Big, huge waterproof cover here too, okay, as far as the back end goes, like where the receiver is. And it looks big enough you can, I don't know, what can't you mount under there? I think maybe it's engineered to maybe look like an engine. Just a guess, okay? Also, speed control's up top. That's great. Keeps it away from water and a lot of debris, okay? So, as far as things like, it's got these really nice plastic trailing arms, which we're used to on things like Wraiths, R10 bombers, but it's got these metal shorty uppers. Now, again, maybe it would have been nice to see metal lowers and metal uppers, but just having the metal uppers is nice. It's cool, but it moves really nice. I'm going to get back to that. Transmission, so let's look at the rear end here. This rear end looks stout, albeit a little bit cheesy. This reminds me of some of the good old, you know, basic kind of stuff that was out back in the day. I'm not going to give you any specific references, but just look more, I don't want to say cheesy, but this is a really unique design truck. So, okay, and it's very tough, and I think they nailed it, okay? So, not a lot of hardware. You got a few screws in here, a few screws, kept it simple. Something, you know, I know a lot of other solid axle trucks, unfortunately, don't get to say. But you got to think, there's a lot of weight back here. It's dampened, and it feels very clean how it's going to be, you know, how you know, I think the driving is going to be nice. That's really what I'm trying to say. Adjustable body posts, front and rear as well, while we're here. But let's look at underneath the truck for a second. Now, one thing you'll notice, too, is when I pick this up, it's super light. And I know there's no battery or body on it, but it is really, really light. I like that. So here, it looks like we have mounting for some kind of a skid plate, okay? As you can see, it's got a little bit of grease on there, a little bit of oil, and that's okay. They've obviously done a good job lubing and greasing it up. But when we look at this, it's got this super skinny, think Mini E Revo skinny front skid plate here that goes up to the bumper. I think the design is really freaking cool. And we've got these big, heavy-duty lower arms. I'm loving that. They're even angled here, so you hit something, and boom, it wants to go right up on, above. And if you end up getting hit in the back here, like where things getting hit up, fairly smooth. In the back, if you're really mashing it, obviously you're going to run into some maybe issues, these grabbing on, so maybe you can sand these down a little bit, but I think if you put a little skid plate in, I think that'd be great. So, the other thing, too, I like is, you know, it is a honeycomb-style chassis in the middle, okay? So that is going to be nice and strong, plus it looks really cool. We don't get tons of hardware on the bottom. It's fairly simple, so we get a few screws back here and over here. We get a few screws up front and some on the skid, okay? Really, really simple. And look how beefy that is. I like that. Super light, though. Super light. So here's the thing. So price point, we're not going to actually go into price points anymore in videos. We just get way too tired of guys commenting, oh, well, it's 50% less here or whatever. If you live in another, we're in Canada, it costs, it's different here, okay? So there's my rant of the video. It's so frustrating. You know, it's like anything, right? It's like the news. You read the headline. It's like, no, you got to read the story to make sense of everything. That's okay. I'm that way too. I'll watch a mountain bike video and I'll take the 2 seconds out of it that I didn't like and complain or do whatever. It's like, okay, watch the whole thing. Anyways, okay, but here's my gripe. So with this is going to be situated to sit in the price point of kind of like a premium / two-wheel drive, like the Ford Raptor / two-wheel drive, or maybe even the Caldera, same kind of price points, okay? The thing is it's very hard to compare because it's a very unique truck. So I don't know really what to compare it to. I'd love to hear your comments or questions below if you'd like. Put down what you'd like us to compare it to. I think the value is good. Do I think the value is amazing? No. But if we're talking about these ranges, I still think it's a good buy. If you've got questions, you want us to do a comparison, you have anything you want us to shoot up against it, let us know. But this truck is a winner and it's done great. All right, thanks, guys. Hope to see you soon.